Previously on Shadows of Balic.
I don't know how much his intentions are for House MK and not for himself.
He goes, he is a greedy bastard, I'll give you that.
That one's a 20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're gonna roll the damage for the first one. Tell me what it is. Then we're gonna roll the damage for the second
Oh,
one.
I knew I hired you for something.
Double the dice and then add your bonuses.
It's a 6.
A 6. Okay, and then you're adding what, 7 to your damage?
Yeah.
So 13. All right.
Second one's a 5.
A 5. So that's 10 and then 7. So 17. All right.
Well, you hit twice. You got an elf to eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher her up and eat her and maybe put her face on.
All right.
Don't do that.
Why not?
And now for the exciting 9th episode of Shadows of Balic. The Liar, the Bitch, and the Wardrobe. Okay, so when we left off, our group had just survived an attack by razor wings and had decided to harvest them for their parts. They had also noticed many kind of hinky things about some of the people on board with them. We're trying to put a few clues together. So now we're back to that. So that's good. Oh, okay. From here, it was reflecting, and it almost looked like you had a little light in it.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, if he could open his dice up and they made little light thingies, I'd be stealing them from him.
Stealing his dice, yeah. All right. I already want to steal his dice because they've got the little eyeballs on them. They're
You
really
already
cool.
stole 2 of my silver.
You don't know that. You haven't asked me about it.
I do know that.
All
She
right.
told me.
I didn't
All right,
say
we
she
are-
stole anything.
We are back.
That is fair.
Do you want to ask her about it? Battle's over.
I'm eating.
Well,
This is not the time
we,
to ask me anything.
Let's see.
Are you dining?
On my bird.
On your bird, yes, that's right.
And then I got some stuff from Stices. Some armor and longsword bow, sheep arrows, and most importantly, some money. You're eating her?
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher her.
Like,
and eat her.
right? You're gonna butcher her in front of everybody?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna actively start eating her.
Okay.
I might take her face off. I'm gonna cut her face off. Maybe I'll stick it in my pocket.
What are you going to cut her face off with? You don't have anything.
I have claws.
He's got his,
that's
he's got his
true.
bastard
I'm
sword.
made with claws.
You got a bastard sword.
Yeah, I got
And
the
his,
sword.
and his
the
tortoise
turtle.
blades
Yeah.
have blades on
Yeah.
them, too.
You can take it.
I'm taking her face.
By the way, also, one thing I forgot to tell you, she does have like a little, it's made out of like horn or something, but it's a belt buckle, and it's got little sparkly gems in it, and it's shaped kind of like this, you know. I don't, without the fingers, but just the thumb and the forefinger, kind of like that.
I need Grok to come heal me.
Oh shit.
All right.
No, you're last now. You thought of it last.
All right.
You're eating.
After having hurt that one on its way out, he does come flying over, and he's like, "Ah, gonna have to get new javelins. One of them's in that one's back, and the other one went in the sea of silt.
Oh no.
I mean, we got the things,
The bones.
the bones.
He goes, alright, I might be able to use those. If somebody can make javelins out of them for me.
We have to take them to go get.
Yeah.
But they're curved.
He goes, there's a straight part. He goes,
Yeah,
I
you
only
can
need
use
like,
the straight part.
well, I guess you only get like that much. So he goes, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. He goes,
Use the end
I
of
can
it.
just buy javelins. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you can do that.
Yo, so then we can totally make a bastard sword out of the straight.
Can you heal me,
No.
please?
He's like, right,
So.
right away. Run away, run away. No, so he does his little song and dance. You want to hear the song?
You know, I think I've heard
Do you
it.
think you've heard it enough?
I think I've
I
heard
think
it
the
enough.
viewers need to hear the song, honestly.
Leave a comment. Let us know.
After this, if you ever want to hear the song again, leave a
If you want to
comment.
hear the song.
It's not a good time to get a mouthful of popcorn, is it? All right. Well, he does his little dance with his wings out, and then he pulls up his little bone flute, and he's like. And then he puts his hands on you, and you feel like a cool rush of wind fly over your body, and almost feels like it's going under your skin. And see if I can read this without my glasses. Oh, he actually heals quite well for 8 points of damage. Excuse me, 7's what he rolled. For 8 points of damage, and that puts you up to 30 hit points. All right. He's like, ah, anyone else? Anyone else?
Can you do just bandages, my guy?
I think he can.
I don't need much healing, but I could use some bandages.
Does he eat?
All right. He looks to Glork. He says, "You want some healing?"
Yes, Glork stops what he's doing and he looks up at him wearing the elf lady's face and does the
Okay.
bird dance.
So while he's getting the bandages ready, I walk over and I'm just gonna take the face off of your face.
No, I need that.
No, it's
Can
fine.
I keep it?
I throw it into the silt.
I thought you were going to say, "You get this better when you get this back when you know how to act right."
No, I throw it in the silt.
Oh no.
Bad bugs don't get faces.
Well, I guess I'll keep a toe or something.
Yeah, you
can keep a
it.
toe.
You can keep the ears. You can have a string of ears.
Yes.
But
that's a great idea.
you can't be wearing faces.
Does she have any fangs?
No.
No.
Very well.
All right. He can do the healing proficiency. He can't do the herbalism, but
He can bandage it though.
he can bandage you up.
Okay.
So he goes ahead and bandages you up a bit. For you, he does the whole song and dance again.
Are we gonna hear it again?
If you want. You gotta ask for it. Do you want it?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Bugman likes the song and dance.
Okay, so he's... And then he... And then puts his talon claws on you, and you feel the wind, and same. And that's rolling really high, and you get healed up to 8 points of damage, which for you can take all of that. That brings you up to 23. He's like, right, you still got wounds, want more?
Can I get another one?
He's right. So he does his little dance and goes. And
The roll of
touches you.
threes. The comedy roll of threes.
Yes. This time he does not heal as much, though. He didn't have much left in him, so you're getting 2 points healed, bringing you up to 25.
Nice.
So he rolled just shy of maximum for both the first two, and then rolled minimum for the next one. So, all right.
You said 25?
25. You're at 25 hit points, which is 10 better than you were a minute ago.
And then for the bandages, I know it doesn't help me now, but it does help overnight, doesn't it?
Here. I know what it does if he uses both. Let me look to make sure I'm telling you right. If he just uses the one, he doesn't have the other one. He doesn't have herbalism, so. And I know
You know what would be really useful right now?
What's that?
Some health fruit. Some health fruit. Now, Harry, where's that health fruit you went out to buy? Where's the health fruit?
We didn't get it.
You didn't
No,
get the...
they wanted more than we had to offer.
Oh, okay. So where's my silver?
It's right here.
Can I have that?
Proficiency.
You can have one.
Can I have my silver back?
You can have one
Why just one?
because you pay for her food, room, and board,
I pay
and
for
you pay
your
her.
room and board. No, House Imke pays her.
Actually, did we get paid from that, by the way?
Get paid for what?
From Garud? We were supposed to get paid for that. And silver.
Cheap motherfucker.
That cheap bastard got us! We didn't get paid because he was supposed to give me silver.
We didn't get paid. I don't like this man.
You son of a bitch.
I don't like this guy.
Can I eat him?
When we get back, well, maybe.
I'm gonna wear his face.
You know,
If I wear his face, I'll take over his business.
you're not taking over the
Profit.
business.
Fine.
If you wear his
Let's go back
face,
to keeping
it has
it
to
in.
be as a loincloth.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice.
And here's
you
one
gotta
silver.
But I'm a bug. Where does
I'll
that
take,
go?
one silver back. Where, question,
where that would go.
where's your parts?
I'm not sure. We don't worry about that until it's our time to die.
For the male bugs.
Correct.
Okay, what about the female bugs?
I don't know because I'm not dying yet.
You haven't. So wait,
So-
are you a virgin?
I assume I will figure it out
Oh,
when
yes.
I die.
You're a virgin.
He has to stay a virgin. Otherwise, he dies.
What if you just like?
Well, you cannot play just the tip on women. It still results in death.
What if you do like a dine and dash? Like,
It does not work. They're faster than we are. They will chase you down and murder you.
your culture.
So that's
is
why you're into like
horrible.
bondage, huh?
What?
That's why you're into like bondage and stuff, huh? And tie her up first.
This is not canon. No way.
That's funny.
So that's why you have rope use.
This is not canon. No, the rope uses for
Grappling
the
hooks.
undesirable folks.
Undesirable.
Yes, the undesirables. Whoever that may be.
Hi, this is Moneymaker, your dastardly DM. I just wanted to take a moment to check in and make sure you are enjoying the show so far. If so, please let us know by clicking the like button and the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and leave us a comment below letting us know your favorite parts. As I'm sure you've already noticed, we had some technical issues. A few problems with the green screens, but mainly mic issues. We think we have it figured out now. Hopefully by the second half of Season 1's recording time, we should have the new mics to clear that up. If you'd like to support our endeavor and allow us to give you a higher quality product, the easiest way to do that is to go to my Subscribe Star page and subscribe. You can find the link in the video description below. There's all manner of gaming stuff there outside of the show, but you can also find things such as NPCs and monster art that I've used, and character sheets for all those NPCs, and for the player characters that you love so much from the game. Alright, I think it's time to get back to the show. Hope you have a great day.
Like innkeepers and
Allegedly. Allegedly. I am innocent. I didn't do anything. You can't prove it.
Apparently, I had misread this for over 30 years,
Oh,
Oh no.
which happens. I don't know that I've ever read it all the way through.
That part makes it into the show, right?
Yeah.
I've misread this for over 30 years.
As we're over here having conversations about just the tip.
Just
And not
So it is more useful than I thought it was.
Oh, well, how useful is it?
He can heal up to 3 hit points a day, or 3 hit points on anyone he administers to on their first time, and then can continue to like check in on them and dress their wounds and shit like that. Let's see. Here's the second paragraph that goes into that. If the wounded character remains under the care of someone who is with the healing proficiency, that character can recover lost hit points at a rate of 1 per day, even when traveling or engaged in non-strenuous activities. If the wounded character is at complete rest, he can recover 2 hit points under such care. Only characters with both healing and herbalism proficiency can help others to recover at a rate of 3 hit points per day of rest. The care does not require the proficiency check to be done. Does not require the proficiency check, only the regular attention of the proficient user. Up to 6 patients can be cared for at any given time. So, I'm not sure about that second part. I'm going to have to go back and compare it to what normal healing is and make sure that I remember that correctly, and that I hadn't just been completely running it wrong the entire time. But the 3 definitely, you'll get 3, up to 3 hit points back depending on what I roll here. Just for being, and you get 3.
Okay, so I'm full health.
Nice.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So he can only give up to 3.
You can only give up to 3 with just by bandaging you up. Because I was thinking it was the healing and the herbalism got you the 3, and then like the other, depending, like if you were doing complete full bed rest, you were getting 3, and the healing and herbalism was giving you 3. You could get up to 6 that way, but apparently it's a little different than what I was thinking for some reason.
Make a note to research that later.
Yeah. He asks you if you need to be bandaged up. He's got enough bandages for 2 or 3 more people. So
Yeah, I mean, I could use it.
you both
I'm
could
at 30.
both use
So the song and
administration
dance
of-
is wrong, or that's correct?
The song and dance is correct.
But he can do more?
He can do more.
He can do more. He can do more by basically bandaging you up.
Yo, bet. So he's gonna get within mouth range.
Don't eat our healer.
We need
He
him.
looks delicious though.
we need
He's
him.
blue and he probably tastes like.
What's gonna
Captain
happen when
Crunch.
you get down to 5 HP and you can't fucking heal
Well, I
because
mean, I'm
he's
not
dead?
gonna eat him because he helps us. But like, I want to though. But like, I'm not going
Okay.
to.
Well, he's going to start out with her then, and you're only getting an extra hit point out of this.
That's all right. I'll
Greg,
take it.
I want to get close to that one.
I can't get next to you. Yeah. Okay. So
Intrusive thoughts. Okay.
31. He's like, Mark, are we cool?
Proceeds to do Buckbird dance.
He's like, he's cool.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna let him bandage
Is he
in?
gonna do the song again?
No, this is just a band.
man. Fine.
You already did his 3 for the day.
He's done his singing, but he'll rap for you.
Oh yes,
Rap.
he can rap too.
Yeah, he'll wrap that bandage around your
Damn.
leg. You were hoping to hear me go all beatbox for you, weren't you?
I hope so. Damn.
Do the old Fat Boys beatbox where you're breathing hard and stuff. All right, you're getting 3 back on that. So you're up to 28 now.
I'm
because
going
of his
back on the
bandage.
patio.
Brother,
and take a
yeah.
nap.
Oh my God.
All right.
Alright. Has anybody said anything about the elf being 8?
There's a lot of people paying attention to a lot of stuff, but let's see.
Just 0 fucks given. Like, yeah, whatever.
Like I'm keeping an eye out for people.
There are people who are keeping their distance from him, but I think
From
it's
who?
kind of one of those. He's a Thrakreen, she's an elf. They're a little afraid of him.
Okay, but nobody's like actively trying
you
to.
dead, dirty bastard! No, none of
Okay.
that, yeah.
All right.
They're just like,
All right. I'm gonna go find
Solid.
Mitzi.
So that's 2 murders.
Mitsu,
Mitza, because Bushi was the one downstairs, right?
Mitzi and Bougie.
I don't know, whatever his name was.
Yeah,
I just keep calling him Mitsubishi.
Yeah. Was the one that was originally gonna help and then didn't help. I'm gonna find her.
okay.
Be like, what the fuck, man?
She's like, you had it. It was good.
We had it.
Yes,
But you were there and you were supposed to help.
I'm supposed to guard. So
Yeah.
I guarded this door.
You're supposed to guard us too.
Oh, he didn't say that.
You're supposed to guard. Okay, so there's a transaction happening. You're supposed to make sure the transaction happens, right?
Make sure the merchandise gets there.
Okay. So, what do you think is going to happen when the merchandise gets there, and there's nobody there to do the transaction because we're dead, and then you just go back empty-handed, and then he's really mad at you?
She's like, oh no, she said, he gave me a letter that I could give the lady.
In case we die,
Maybe.
are you? What's in the letter?
She's like, I don't know, I can't read.
You want me to read it for you? I mean, that way you know what is expected for when you get there.
He might be mad at me for that.
He won't be mad at you. I mean, what? He's not gonna be mad at you for that. I'm gonna try to fast talk her into it.
Okay. Give me a roll.
A 3.
A 3 will do it. She's like, so you're sure he won't be mad?
He won't be mad at you.
Okay, here you go.
All right, I get the letter. What's on this letter?
It looks like just a bunch of like runes and stuff. You can't read it. It just looks like,
Just runes.
yeah, it doesn't look like you've seen what he has written on scrolls and stuff, and that's
It
actually
doesn't look like dwarvish either.
It doesn't look like, yeah. And just because you can speak it doesn't mean you can read it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So that's
modern languages is speaking, and then it's reading, writing, whatever to read and write it.
Oh, so there's 2 different. So I need to be able to read and write it in order to read and write.
And to read and write it, yes.
Okay, so speaking it doesn't let me just read it. What the fuck? I did not take Duolingo for this.
Okay, what if we like ask someone else on the thing if anyone else knows how to read it? Maybe there's someone on there that might know.
Okay, I'll look at her. I'm like, okay, yeah. Let me study this, and I'll bring it back to you. And I'll let you know exactly what it says. Okay?
She's like, would you?
I will. I'll let you know exactly what it says.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So I immediately go to the MKey guy.
All right.
What's his name? Nudu. I go to Nudu. I'll be like, hey man, the guards. The guards up front are like, hey, can I speak to him again? This is,
Okay, they knock.
it'd be important.
And they're like, he's like, it is Lucius to see you
Again.
Again.
and you hear from inside, send him in.
So I walk in, I'm like, hey, Nudu, my guy.
He says, hey.
I hate bothering you again, but do you know what this is? And I show him the letter. I'm like, do you know what that is?
He unrolls it and he's like, it looks like chicken scratch to me.
Okay.
He goes, I know many languages and this doesn't, he goes, it doesn't even, he goes, when I try to figure it out using my decryption skills, he goes, the spacing's not even right for any language I've ever heard of.
Okay, this is what, apparently this is a letter that he gave to that, what's his name? Grood. Gave to Mitsubishi for the transaction.
He says, this is very strange. He goes, this just looks like gibberish scratch.
I don't know exactly what.
He goes, this may just have been a prop for their.
Well, no, they said that it was to give to the woman when they arrive.
He goes, I am at a loss.
Okay. All right. I mean, is this not alarming to you at all?
He goes, it is most alarming.
Okay.
He goes, I really don't know what to say.
Man, I think he's doing some stuff under the table. I think he's trying to screw you over.
He goes, he goes, I will make a note of this, and when I see him, I will speak to him most crossly.
Do you want to keep the letter?
He goes, yes, I could wave it in his face when I get back.
Okay. A good question. Could I, let's say things with Guru just don't turn out well. Do you think I could have a station?
He goes, you are the only other actual agent of the house in the city. So
Okay.
it would make sense that you would take his place.
Okay. So, all right. You're gonna kill Guru.
You're gonna kill him.
Okay, can I get it?
Yeah.
Can I wear his face?
Only inside.
Just for a little while.
Just for a little bit. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I can't read it. I just like maybe you might.
All right. Do you have anything? I don't remember. Do you have anything but 0 in your comprehend languages or read languages skill? I know that's one that people usually don't put much into.
What?
It's going to be the last one.
Read language? No, that's 0.
Okay.
0. Does anybody?
And the way that one, yeah, some people do. The way that one will work is instead of it being I made my percentage, now I can read everything in it just fine. That is like I write out what it is and then I redact all but whatever percentage you got. So like if it's 25%, I redact 3 of every 4 words.
Oh God. Okay. Can you read? Do you got anything in that?
Just common.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Where are we at? Is Bugman here?
No, you're reading an elf, aren't you?
Yeah, you're still up on the unless you've decided to move, you're still up on the
Yeah, I'm like,
deck.
okay, bud. See ya.
stripping her leg of the tasty meats.
I walk out and I'm gonna go find food. Is it lunchtime?
It will soon be dinner time.
Lunchtime.
It'll soon be dinner time. Keep watching after the credits to find out how to win this chainmail dice bag. Dice not included. Oh, and if you're enjoying this episode, let us know by hitting the like button. Now back to the show. The galley will soon be serving dinner. And I mean that in the more city version of dinner than the more country version, where it can be either lunch or the evening meal.
Okay.
All right. So, you go to the galley and they're still cooking. They're like, we'll announce when dinner is ready.
Okay.
And
Should we look for that one chick that they were talking to?
well, that's what I was about to say. On your way back, you can see you pass Bishi, and he's walking the other way, and he kind of looks at you and gives you a nod. And as you go around the corner and kind of walk across the front, you see just like the hair and kind of from here back disappearing around the corner like she was walking the other way already, but you recognize it as that chick with the mask.
Okay. I mean, I haven't seen her.
Well, whoever saw her up on deck.
You saw her.
Yeah.
Did you go with me? Like, did you see her?
You were given a description of her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I follow her.
Yeah. All right. goes down to the end of the hall and opens a door that is on the right-hand side, which is going to be like the left-hand side is towards the outside wall of the skimmer. The right-hand side is in, and closes it behind her. And
There any guards?
no.
Okay, I go back up. I find you two. I'm like, hey, I know what room she's in. You wanna like, should we just like sneak in there? Maybe.
There's no sneaking for me.
Okay. Well, I'm saying like we walk over and we walk in, and if it's locked, I can try to pick it, and then.
Or she can just kick it in.
Well, we don't want to make too much noise.
Glork probably could too.
We don't want to make too much noise. Glork, you're not part of this.
Oh man, I can't come.
Maybe
Now the hallways are relatively narrow, so he could do something there.
That's true. You might be able to like just block the way.
Park the minivan. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Blocking force.
yeah, they can't see around you, see what's going on. But yeah, and worst case scenario, let's say people are trying to get to us and you're in the way and you die, they have to haul your big ass out. You are a literal blocking force. But should we like question, like break in and be like, what the hell's going on? Or should we, why don't we wait? Okay, during dinner, me and you, we're gonna go down there. You're gonna be the lookout. I'm gonna sneak in. And then
Sneak into her room
sneak into her room
while she's there, while she's eating.
she's eating.
See if you can find anything.
See what we can find.
I like that.
You like that idea?
Sure.
Well, you're sneak. You distract her. You come with me because you're tiny. You're sneaky.
And I can walk through walls.
What? He's like, I could have used that information a while ago.
You could have led with that.
Oh no.
Okay, so
He goes, I
Where'd
think
you
you
guys
just
do
got a raise.
so I'm glad. Okay, so you are now my employee. You now have a silver, prepaid already. So yeah, we're gonna do that, but you keep her distracted with Bugman. Let him talk to her. Bugman, talk to her.
Eat her.
No,
Got it.
that's
Wait a minute.
don't.
Isn't she a half elf?
Yeah.
Eat her.
She just
Got it.
watched him eat an elf, and
Well,
you
she
want him
didn't
to
see that,
strike up
did
a
she?
conversation. They all both saw that.
I don't know. Nothing necessarily says she was up on the.
Dude, Bugman can just go.
You
raise
guys
her
want
up.
to check and see if you saw her up during the fight? If you remember
I mean,
seeing
yeah.
I thought she wasn't.
Sure, I'll do a check and see if I remember seeing it.
it. All right. Do an intelligence check. See if you remember.
All
seeing it.
right, my intelligence is 12. I rolled a 6.
All right. You don't remember seeing her up on deck during the fight.
She wasn't up there. She doesn't know that. You know,
Okay,
it's all
but
hearsay. And then worst case scenario.
Mitza was up there and could have told her.
I mean, yeah, but she's not the
Okay.
brightest.
Okay.
I say that information probably didn't really make it to anybody.
Okay.
Okay, Bugman, you're not gonna talk to her. You're gonna watch from a distance. You keep her occupied.
Where's she at?
Well, I think their plan is to wait until
Lunch.
Until
or
she
dinner.
goes to eat.
until dinner is called and go to the galleon.
All right.
Which you already ate.
Watch from a distance. Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
You need to specify what
Watch from a
distance
distance.
is.
Distance is like outside of arm's reach.
She has short arms.
Outside of your arm's reach.
Got it.
Like, think of it like this. If you can touch her, you're too close. With your bastard sword.
He's like, drat.
If you can,
Just thinking of that.
It's like, his mind's going through loopholes. It's like, now I really wish I had my chikachkas.
if you're close enough to throw a heavy object at her, you're too close.
heavy object.
Okay, so you're at the poor end of the table. She's at the rich end. That's the distance.
Okay.
All right.
At the table. Got it.
Far end. Far away.
Table.
Like
Got it.
15 seats down.
Got it.
All right.
Table.
Make sure he doesn't do anything bad, please.
Table. Elf girl. Got it.
Half elf. Not full elf. It's half nasty tasting.
What if she's talking to Mitsubishi?
I mean, just
Again,
jump in.
Just
jump in.
watch her. Really, you don't have to do anything unless she starts to
If she
go back
starts- If she
downstairs.
starts going downstairs, just start riz her up.
Riz her up.
Riz
Yeah.
her up.
Oh my God.
That's what we're gonna do. Just riz her up. Just
Yeah.
give her that dead-eyed stare and click your mandibles at her.
Is that how you riz in the bug world? Is there? Do
I
you
would
guys
think
have
so.
a dance?
Seems
Maybe.
to work on the bird, doesn't it?
Do you guys have like a dance you got to do? Like a
I don't think so.
okay.
I think it's
I'm
a
guessing at this
mandible
point
thing,
it's
dead-eye
dinner
stare.
time.
It's not too long before you hear the bursars going down the hall, calling meal time. Get to the mess. Get to the mess. Meal time.
All right. I guess we wait at the door. Not to her door, but like
You're like waiting, staring at her door, waiting
She
for her to
comes
open.
out.
all right, she's out. Let's go in. No, like at the top of the stairs that would lead down to her area, waiting for her to go up.
Okay. You see her come out of the hallway, and she kind of looks over. She gives you a little side eye and continues on down to the mess there.
All right.
She starts coming down there and just running toward you guys.
All right. I
Start
give
banging
you.
on the door.
I give you like a little knowing nod, and then we make our way down to her room.
Okay. So you see him. He's like,
Very obvious. Very. Yeah. Let's go. All right. That's the good stuff. I give you the like 2 thumbs up. Like, hey, we're gonna go steal from that bitch. Like walk down.
hey, this seems like a good place to stop and tell you about the Slow Children at Play live show. Every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll live stream to all you fans. By the way, for anyone outside the U.S. who isn't sure what 7 p.m. Eastern Time equates to in your local time zone, we are in the same time zone as New York City, Washington, D.C., and Miami, Florida. In the live show, the Slow Children at Play will discuss the latest episode, answer questions from the comment section, and interact with the live chat. We will also announce the winners of contests, as well as any campaign-related news. On the subject of contests, be sure to pay attention so you'll be able to answer the question after the closing credits. I guess that about covers the live show. I look forward to hearing from you there. Now back to the action. Alright, so you see her come in, and she goes and gets her bowl and gets like a bowl of stew that they've made. It's kind of a thick stew that the stock actually has like flour in it, so it's really, really thick and hearty. And it's got some meat chunks in it and some vegetables.
While I'm watching her and waiting for them, I'm gonna sit and eat myself.
So she's
You're gonna
like,
eat yourself?
No, not that. I'm gonna get me a bowl of stew.
You know, if she
So she's
wouldn't,
in the mess now.
if she wouldn't knock everything over, I'd bring Buttercup in, but she would absolutely knock everything over.
The parkour princess?
The parkour princess. That's what I said. She'd knock everything over. But just the whole fleeing made
Oh.
me think of her, and it's like, I want more Buttercup.
Okay. And?
All right. Okay, so yeah. So you're sitting down and eating, and
Just keeping an eye.
keeping an eye, and you see them both go through the little short line that they've got, where they've got like a big. They brought down a big kettle of stew. When you eat it, you realize that the meat it's kind of almost like some sort of fish. Not being from this area, it's kind of weird. It's the first time you've ever had anything that's the texture or flavor of fish, but it's obviously some sort of meat. So meat's meat, and the mole's got to eat. So
Heck yeah.
yeah, that was Yeah, that, and it takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's fritters was Farmer Vincent's 2 mottos. Okay, so you got that, and you, like I said, you see her go through the line, eat, and see. So where you just gonna like stand next to the table, stand over next to the wall?
So she's at one end of the table. I'm standing at the other end, dead-eyed,
down the
staring
table,
at her.
staring down the table
Yes.
at her. Okay.
Oh my
Clicking
god,
my
it's too
fingers.
obvious.
She's
Well, I mean,
I'm a bug. I don't know social
giant
cues. I'm just
That's fair.
eyes.
Yeah.
They can't tell if he's looking at her or not.
so
Yeah.
she's eating from
dead-eyed.
her bowl, and occasionally, and she kind of somebody's like, and she looks over at them, and they're like, and she looks up at you like,
Clearly need a bigger water.
Bugman.
She's looking at Bugman like that.
yeah.
Bugman's just dead-eyed staring. Clicks
And she looks
mandibles.
back down at her, looks back down and starts eating a little quicker.
God damn it, Bugman.
Stands
Don't
there.
make her eat
Give
that
us like
fast.
Stands
All
there.
right, so
Clicks
well,
mandibles.
before anything
All right,
happens with
yeah.
that,
Now, or is there anything in particular you want to do, or can we switch back over to him?
You can switch over to them.
Okay. So you guys, they pass you up, and who's going first? Who's on second?
I'll go first.
All right. So you guys go kind of quickly down the hallway and down to that room that you saw her go into. All right.
Do you want me to try to pick the lock, or do you?
I
I
can.
want to try to pick the lock.
All right.
Wait, is it unlocked?
You want to try the door?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to
Yeah,
open
you
it.
try the door, and it is unlocked.
You're gonna try to pick it and it was already unlocked.
Damn it! This is going. I lock it on accident. All right, so we walk
It
in.
was unlocked when you got there. Yeah.
So
Excuse me.
we walk in. Do you want to stay lookout, or you want to go in with me?
I'll stay lookout.
Okay.
Okay, so you're watching down the hall. When you go in, it is a small room. It's only like 5 feet wide. It's like a 5 foot square room.
Okay.
And it is full of like sacks of stuff. Looks like maybe people's luggage. And it's like full, with the exception of just a little space in front of the door.
Yeah.
It's full up like 5 feet high. So, you know, you've got a couple of feet at the top, but this looks like
Okay,
it's
I'm
just a
rummaging
storage
through
closet.
I'm rummaging through the sacks.
All right. You find spare clothes. You find some dried rations here and there. You find an obsidian dagger.
I
in
keep
one
that.
of the clothes in one of them. Okay.
Yeah, I
So you got an obsidian dagger. You go ahead and write that down because I'm trying to think of things to put in this luggage.
Bro, you're really over encumbered.
Yeah.
You have 53 tankards in your inventory. You're over encumbered.
I will give it a mild chance of you finding something here that is kind of good.
I got a dagger. Useless. I'm gonna sell it.
Okay. Delay the chance.
Hey.
All right. You find 2 pairs that have kind of a waxy, greasy surface on them
Yes.
in one of the bags. Same bag that you found the dagger in.
All right. Heck yeah.
And most of the rest of it is just like a couple of spare changes of clothes or a water or an empty water scan or something like that.
Okay. I walk out. I'm like, hey, there ain't shit in there. I think she tricked us, or she's a stowaway.
Possible.
But I mean,
Wouldn't
she.
somebody notice though if she was a stowaway? The crew.
Yeah, that's fair. She wouldn't like just brazenly go up to eat. But this is just like a storage room. Did I put any? No, I didn't put anything back. I left
Yeah,
it
it's
a
all
mess.
just. As a
I
matter of
left it
fact,
a
there's
mess.
probably shit thrown out in the hall unless you kick it back into the hall.
I kick it back in.
In that case, to keep from being obvious, we need to go eat.
Okay, so we go eat. I'm gonna sit. Is there an empty seat across from her?
Let's see. I'll give it a chance on that too. See what's best for that. Probably this. not directly across from her, but say she's down at one end, and say it's a table like this where there's enough for 8 people to get around it relatively tight. If she's down here, there's maybe a seat here and a seat here.
Okay.
And she's got somebody on either side of her, and somebody there already, and somebody here. And
Okay.
somebody here.
I'll sit at whichever seat is closest.
Okay.
And I'll
I
take
guess
the
that
other
would
one.
be sitting like me with her at the end of the table, and just one person right here.
Okay.
Who's just some middle-aged human guy.
Okay. So what brings everybody to the skimmer? You know, I'm kind of just addressing everybody. You know, making small talk. What brings everybody here? You know, my first time really going anywhere. You know, I would like to see what everybody's up to.
And I'm guessing that he's actually sitting directly across from you, because you were getting kind of close to her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're sitting directly across from her. And the guy sitting next to you, in between you and the half-elf chick, he says, he goes, I'm going to Port Janice, and then gonna cross over from there up and kind of go up around the coast.
Wow. That is so interesting, man. That sounds awesome. I point to her. What are you doing here?
She's like, she says, the details of my travel are quite inconsequential.
What?
She goes, my mother was a web-toed prostitute named Chloe.
It's Dr. Evil.
No.
God damn it.
Okay, that's enough of that. She says, she says, I'm meeting my father at Port Janice.
Meeting your dad?
Yes, my daddy.
Okay.
My papa.
What does Papa do there?
He doesn't do anything there. That's just where he's at, right? Where we're going to meet.
Okay. All right. Cool. I mean, who is he?
His name is Papa. I call him that.
But he doesn't have a name?
Oh, he does. He does.
What is
it
it?
is.
There's no need for secrecy. I mean, we're
Oh
just,
no,
we're all
no
just
secrets.
travelers.
That's just what I called him. He is my Papa.
Okay.
He is Jimmerile.
Jimmerile?
Jimmerile, yes.
Okay. I mean, this is probably obviously made up, but I mean, we'll write it down anyway.
Boy, I can't wait to get over this cold.
All right. Jimmerile.
Jimmerile.
Interesting name.
Yes.
You know, I can't help but notice. You're not staying in the common room, are you?
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
She goes, I may run out of money at any time. Who knows?
Oh, but you have your own room. You must. I mean, it must be quite a pretty penny to do that.
And she says, excuse me, I tried to breathe some of my stew.
Happens to the best of us.
So she says, oh, look at that. I'm all done. I've got to go. I hope to see you in the hallway or out on deck later. And she,
Okay. Well, you
She
know,
picks up her
I would love to
ball.
continue this.
she goes, very well. I'll meet you by the mast. And she does this and then realizes that they don't have watches on this world. She says, in
Half past a freckle. Like,
yes, in a hair past skin. She says, but I must leave now. I'm verklempt, and she leaves to take her ball, to turn her ball back in,
Okay.
and leaves the nest.
Are you done eating?
Yes.
Do you want to try to follow her? You're tiny
Sure.
and sneaky.
Sure.
She's like, I use my hide in shadows. Oh yeah, I don't have that.
Wrong character.
Okay, well I have hide in shadows. So I
He
can
goes, I
try.
just suck at it.
I'm not good. I can try it. I got a massive 10% chance.
He goes, it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. I'm gonna try to sneakily follow her.
Okay. And below decks, it is kind of shadowy because it's kind of lit by little lanterns and shit.
Okay.
Not
Do I
just
roll
lanterns, but
percentile
lanterns
for
and
that?
shit. Okay.
Is that how it works?
What's that?
Do I roll percentile for it?
Yeah, roll a percentile. Try to match or
Get below
your percentile.
Okay. I 1,000,000% did not get it.
Okay.
63.
63. All right, so she goes out, and you kind of give her a second, I guess, to get a little bit of distance so that she won't see you coming out directly behind her. You're just like, she feels you breathing down her neck.
Nut to butt. Just right
Yes, that's why I failed so bad. But you get going down you hear her kind of go down the hall, and you stick your head out, and you see that she's already turned the corner, and you get down to that corner and try to turn it and squeeze against the wall where you're in a shadow that's cast by the corner there, and you like stick out your entire arm out into the light, and you see her go like, and she kind of hurries up, and I'm assuming you continue to follow.
Yeah, no, at this point I'm just gonna follow.
As you continue to follow her, you go around the next corner, and she's just closing the door to the room that you ransacked a minute ago.
So she is staying in a little fucking...
Hey man, she just doesn't have much money.
Why is she talking to those people? It'd be funny if she was just like...
She's just
chatting with
poor.
them. She's just poor and chatting with them. She's just like, oh, so what are you guys doing here?
She's just poor and wants a little privacy. So
Alright,
she doesn't mind sleeping
did
on
anybody
her
go with me?
No, you're...
Alright,
no one
I'm
said they
just
did.
gonna walk up and open the door.
Alright, you walk up and
I'm just
open
gonna-
the door, and the little bit of light that's in the hall that comes into it, you just see the stuff that you scattered on the floor. You don't see her in it.
What the fuck?
Okay, let's take a time out for just a second so I can ask you for a little bit of help. Don't worry, this one won't cost you a dime. All I need is for you to comment the name of your favorite character and let us know why. Please just keep it positive. I'm sure all our players would love to hear what you have to say. Thanks again. Now let's get back to the show.
I just wave my hand around in there.
All right.
Like,
Somebody
anybody
accuses you of being a wizard.
Yeah.
They,
Is she invisible?
no, you don't feel her in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna look for like a hidden door or something.
Like
I know-
up against the walls or
yeah,
the floor?
or floor or something. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a find and remove traps roll.
Oh, I don't know what that.
I mean,
is.
I'm not saying there's a trap. I'm just saying the mechanics is kind of the same.
Find, remove, trap. Oh, so that's
FRT.
FRT. Holy shit!
That's fart.
I'm not getting that. I got 5% in that shit. 13.
All right, so you think you find a kind of a loose floorboard, but when you go to pull at it, it still is kind of nailed down. It's just a little wiggly.
Okay.
You
All right.
You moved everything out, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
and searched the walls and the floor. You want to do anything else?
I can't think of anything else I can do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have any magic-y stuff.
This
I'm
is
just-
killing me. Having played a thief for like 8 years now, this is killing me.
Well, I'm not a thief. I'm a traitor.
But you're trying to use
Well,
a thieving skill.
he went to follow her and has now been gone for about 20 minutes and has not returned.
Yeah, no, I'm like sweaty. I've been moving shit.
You guys see that the chick that you guys thought was kind of skeevy, he left to follow her, and it's been like a third of an hour and he hasn't come back.
Yes, bodyguard, please come investigate.
Okay, I'll go.
I mean,
look
he
for him.
can't last that long. They should be done by now.
I'm probably dead.
I'll go look for him.
Okay.
See if I can find him.
All right. Are you gonna continue to get like seconds or something?
I don't know where this room's at.
I just ate a full bird. I'm going to go with her. She doesn't know where she's going.
Okay, so you're gonna go and show her. All right.
Well, that's the only room I know to go to. I don't
Okay.
know where he went.
And you're going
everything now
to
with the
stare a hole through the wall where she was sitting, right?
She left?
Yes.
Where
And then
have
it's
you
like,
been?
huh? What? Where'd you go?
I guess I zoned out. Bugman was not aware.
All right. Well, they're getting, the two of them are getting up and starting to leave, and he's already gone.
Oh, well, I guess I'll go look for these people.
Okay.
You're just gonna go with us?
So you're gonna follow them. All right. So you lead the two of them to the
This is a trap.
that one door,
Storage room.
and you see him, and he's just kind of standing in there like,
I don't know.
What the hell's going on, man?
I don't know. Bitch walked in. I opened door. She's not in here. I pulled everything out. I'm looking for like a door or something. She had to go somewhere. She ain't here. Where's she at? Some Houdini shit.
You lost her.
I saw her walk in here. Where'd
I
she
got
go?
nothing.
Any ideas?
Glorp, give me a wisdom check.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Not York.
No, he's got a good wisdom, doesn't he?
Not really?
I thought you had a decent wisdom.
I got a 15,
What's your wisdom?
14.
Well, see, he's got a decent wisdom. Okay,
I always roll like 15s. I've been rolling 15s on that consecutively.
he goes, unless I'm attacking. Well,
What room is directly beside this one?
just down the hall, because this is towards the end of the hall. So you're
Is there a room
like,
right
say-
next to it?
Yeah, say like. All right.
Well,
Just say this is the end of the hall. That's the very end of the hall right there, and she's in the door, and this is the outside wall. So you want to check here. You asked me something for a map that I drew that I was looking for, and you told me not to look anymore. But that's going to be. There is not a door on this side because you know from. Give me an intelligence check. I'm not going to say, or a wisdom check. I'm not going to say you know that for sure, but.
I rolled a 12 and my wisdom's a 19.
Okay. You can determine that the other side of this wall is probably like the second floor of the main cargo hold, where the main cargo hold is several floors tall. If you're talking about just to the right of her, the door that she just went in, that's further down the hall, yeah.
I mean, there can't be anything to the left because you just said it was the back of the boat.
That's the end of the hall there.
Okay. I thought maybe she had a portable hole and could go through to the next room.
A fucking what now? This is Looney Tunes?
Yes.
Like you just
Exactly.
throw a hole and you jump in?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's not exactly how portable holes work. They're for
Well.
they create an extra dimensional space, and you can throw shit in it and then fold it up and take it with you.
I want one of these. Holy shit. I can carry all the useless junk.
Yeah.
Alright, cargo hold. We go to cargo hold? Do we do that? I go
You can go around and yeah, it's not super hard to find. Basically it takes up the entire center of the room. Hang on, let me do this.
So
How
let's
much-
put the luggage back in
Okay.
and kind of build it around me where I can see out, and I'll sit in here and wait for her to come back.
Oh, that's genius. We're gonna like stake out the place. Alright, we're gonna do that. We just like bury you in luggage and
Well,
give you a little
don't bury me
peephole.
to the point I can't get out.
Well, you got like a little peephole.
I mean,
that
I
you
need to be able to fight for my life, remember?
That will. No, you just be really quiet and then you scared. Okay, we bury you to your desired amount. Your dictated amount of being buried.
Desired. How much is the desired amount?
I mean, it's completely covering me, but it's stacked in such a way that if I tried to stand up, it's all going to fall forward and crush whatever's in front of me.
Okay.
Or pile on whatever's in front of me.
All right.
Because it can only fall forward because it's a tiny room and we're stacked up all the way to the walls in the back.
Okay.
And there's a peephole
And there's a peephole.
for you to see.
All right.
There's a peephole for my peepers.
That didn't have it. Okay, well then,
And I wait.
and you wait. All right.
I go to the mast and wait for her to see if she ever shows up.
Okay. You're, give me a wisdom check for you two.
Rolled a 5.
All right.
That's good.
You start noticing breathing. The noise of kind of control, very controlled, but kind of breathing.
Can I pinpoint the direction it's coming
It
from?
sounds like it may be coming from above you.
Oh, fuck.
Is she just waiting up?
She bury herself into the luggage also?
And after a while, you hear.
She's shitting.
She's shitting her britches.
She's not shitting.
You feel something warm and sticky fall directly on your shoulder.
And it says, plop.
How long has this been? Like, are we in the near the room or no? Or
Well, you said you were going up to wait
That's
because
true.
she's supposed to meet you,
that's true.
and I just went with you.
Okay,
I'll just
Lord,
open up.
what are you doing?
I'm going to put up my dimensional
Alright.
screen.
I was looking for you guys.
Okay, you put up your dimensional screen and
Well, I have to roll for it.
go ahead.
I mean, I could have let you just let me do it, but you know. Oh,
Hoping to find this very soon. Haha! That'll work.
I rolled a 2, so my dimensional screen is up beautifully.
Okay. Come on. Let me see it. Aha! There you go. Well, you get it. You get your dimensional screen up, and you hear more a minute over the next minute or two, and then you feel something fall and kind of hit you on the shoulder. You get like a point to put in your pot, and
Oh no, this is dimension screen.
oh, dimension screen. That's weird. Okay, so since that has a little bit of a glitter, you've got a little bit of light, and you see somebody fall, and as their leg hits you, their body basically has to shoot and follow down behind the leg, so it throws her down to the foot first onto the ground, and she falls back through you, which throws her through to the other side, and now she's behind you.
She's just getting fucked up.
Now she's behind you, so she's like gets tossed down, and she was falling face first, but it kind of did her like that when she hit part of her body hit the dimensional screen, and then she lost her balance, fell back, and it threw her through the dimensional screen the other direction. And now she's like against the wall behind you. What do you want to do? She seems a little dazed at this point. Is that more fireworks?
No, that was backfiring.
No.
At this point, I want to jump up and trigger the luggage trap.
All right, now the luggage trap was forward,
Oh, and she's
behind you. Yes.
Okay. Well, at this point, I still want to jump up. I don't want to stay crouched there. I mean, she can see me.
All right. So, yeah, because you're giving off light.
And just say, what the fuck?
And you see her go like that, and
She's straight into poop.
She's trying to poop.
Trying to poop.
yeah, that's what all that was about a minute ago. Yeah. She's like, now it's okay. I can let it fly. All right. And you see directly behind her a aura of blue light in a rectangle, and she turns and dashes through it. It's still open.
Do it.
For a few more seconds at least. Do you want to turn and dash after?
Sure.
Okay, you turn and dash after. And that's where we'll end this one. We'll see you in the next exciting episode of Shadows of Balic. Okay, it's time for a little break. Thank you for watching. And to thank you for getting this far into the video, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We're running a Superfan Appreciation Contest. Well, actually, it's 2 contests in one. We will be doing a weekly giveaway where you can win a game token of one of the monsters, NPCs, or PCs from Shadows of Balic. In this first contest, each week we'll be giving away a different token. These tokens will be in electronic file format, both PDF and PNG, so you can use them on your home tabletop or in a virtual one. To be eligible for the weekly contest, you just need an email to receive your prize, to be a subscriber of the Slow Children at Play channel, and to comment the correct answer to this week's contest question before the premiere of next week's episode of Shadows of Balic. The winner will be chosen at random from all the correct answers on the Slow Children at Play live stream the week following the episode's premiere. Here's an example of how that'll work. If an episode premiered on, say, Wednesday the 5th of March 2025, the winner for that episode would be chosen from the correct answers posted by 11:59 and 59 seconds on the 13th the week after. The winner would then be announced on the 14th on the Friday night Slow Children at Play live stream. Then the winner will be given on-screen instructions on how to claim their prize. If the winner does not contact us by the time of the premiere of the following episode of Shadows of Balic, they forfeit their prize and it is added to the next week's contest prizes. The second contest will start at the time of the premiere of the first episode of Shadows of Balic Season 1, and last until the Slow Children at Play live stream following the last week of the first season. The prize for the Season 1 contest is this awesome chainmail dice bag. The dice bag was handmade by me using golden aluminum rings. It can hold around 40 standard sized dice. That's just shy of 7 complete sets. The dice shown here are not included as part of the prize and are only shown for scale. Unlike the first contest, you must live in the United States of America to be eligible for the second contest. The reason for this is it is a physical item and international shipping is cost prohibitive. Aside from geographic eligibility considerations, to participate in the second season-long contest, you must be a subscriber of the Slow Children at Play channel and correctly answer the weekly questions for each week of Season 1 of Shadows of Balic prior to the end of the contest. I'm looking forward to sending out your prizes. Good luck. Oh, one last bit of legal business that I have to cover. First of all the contests and all their prizes are solely the promotion and responsibility of the operators of the Slow Children at Play channel. They are not sponsored by or associated with any entity, platform, such as but not limited to YouTube, Rumble, or Spotify, or corporation. Secondly, the rules for both of these contests can be found in the video description below. There you will also find a link to an off-site document that contains the same rules for your convenience. Alright, now that we have all the rules straight, I believe it's time to get to this week's question. Are you ready? Just remember you have to answer in the comments section below, and only correct answers count. Good luck! Alright, let's see if you were paying attention today. The contest question for this episode is, in this episode, how many times does the male mole bark at Nairi? Okay, that wasn't so tough, was it? If you don't know the answer off the top of your head, it should be a simple matter to go find it. Remember to catch next week's Slow Children at Play live stream to find out if you won. Good luck. Oh, one last thing. To go directly to the next video, just click here. And if you'd like to go to the playlist for this season, click down here. You have a great day. Bye-bye.